Lynn, and you're with me for a Sunday edition of Coffee Talk Live. Well, it is the last. Is it the last? No, it's the next to the last Sunday in November. Uh, we will be exiting hurricane season at the end of this month, which will be next Sunday, and so it is November the 23rd, 2025. I'm having a good time already, entertaining myself, just trying to get the dates right. Oh, good Lord. I'm bad. I am truly bad. Uncle Al, die Bullfrog 79, and KP Heaven, my friends. Uh, how are you gentlemen doing? I have been working my way backwards, trying to trying to get Uncle Al's videos consumed. Been working my way backwards. I think I've watched about the last 8. I think I'm at about the last 8 that I've watched. You're eating fruit salad. Well, that's good for you. Jerry Cabrera. How are you doing, Jerry? Thank you for coming. Oh, man. I am tired today. I have been working on getting rid of cardboard and trying to reorganize. My wife's been doing cleaning. Our daughter is coming Wednesday with her husband. House got to pass inspection, so she's doing a deep cleaning. And I'm glad you're doing well. Deceptive storage. I get notifications in my feeds of your posts. You make some really outstanding posts. I think I commented on a couple of your posts today that showed up. And I'm sorry I hadn't watched any videos recently, KP, but I will try to correct that. Joseph Moore, my friend, 5 in the house and 3 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. Hey to you too. I'm sorry. BENG557. I'm writing down so I keep track of who's coming in. Thank you for being here. A lot of the folks are showing up. Please leave a like to support the channel. Mayor Ben, yep. Thank you for being here. Been a while, Mayor Ben. Little Lone Prepper. Hello, Barbara. I asked Holly Ivins. I don't know. I misplace. I misplace this sometimes. It wasn't in my phone. I asked Holly Ivins, send me your email me your mailing address again, because I know I've sent her stuff in the past, and I needed to get her mailing address. So I responded to one of her comments, please email me your mailing address. Uncle Al is having some health issues. I'd ask everybody to be in prayer for him. I had a nice conversation with him today. He was texting me and I called him and we had a nice conversation. And we were talking about different things that we had both done. And he was talking about, what he's doing for his ministry with the church, food bank, and different things, and recent health issues he's been having. I would ask everybody to be in prayer for him. I don't know. Sorry. I took a nap today and I'm still yawning. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Well, I'll be off this week. We have Thanksgiving break, so instead of this is the day that I'm getting ready to go back to work tomorrow, I got a whole nother week off. Prepper Book Club, hello. Thank you for coming. And it is a good evening, Prepper Book Club. I appreciate you stopping in. So I did a post today, a couple hours back, stating that I would be doing a live stream today. And I did not do a short. I'm sorry. Ooh, man. Yep. 7 in the house, 6 likes. 8 minutes into the live stream. So we were talking, and Uncle Al needs to take it easy for a few days. He's got another doctor's appointment tomorrow morning, and he needs to really, he needs to take it easy, work on his health, take his medication, get his rest. I've told him he's doing too much. He needs to cut back. You didn't get a nap in? Well, I'm sorry. That one's on you. If you didn't get a nap in, you didn't schedule it right. I've got a couch in my, this is my man cave for those of you who aren't aware of that. AKA the 4th bedroom. We have 4 bedrooms in our house. And my wife has a sewing room. I have a man cave. And our kid who's moved out still has her room, it's sort of a junk room for her stuff. And then we have the master bedroom that oh man. Sorry, I'm yawning. So I had a Whataburger this evening. I felt like a Whataburger. So I got a thick and juicy. It was thick and juicy. It was 2 meat ones. Wife had a regular Whataburger with cheese and everything. She likes mayonnaise, doesn't like ketchup. Um, just taking care of business. Thank you. Just taking care of business. Well, mine's showing 5 in the house and 6 likes, but if you say 7, then I believe you. It'll balance out in the end. So when I was getting ready to come on for this, I was looking at what's on, and the Black Widow was on live streaming. So I stopped in, said hello. They were doing some sort of auction. They were auctioning off stuff, and she was participating some sort of live auction. And there were about 20 people in her live stream, and they were enjoying themselves. They had little stuff that they were doing, and I wished her well and watched for a few minutes, and that's not my thing, so basically just kept quiet. Told her, I was like number 19, and went about my business. But I made an appearance for her. So right now, I'm trying to get straightened out for a box I'm going to be sending Belinda. I'm planning on sending a Holly. The next one I'll send something to is Holly. It'll be a follow-up. And Barbara, the little lone prepper, is going to be getting something from me in the near future. And I was talking to Uncle Al. I said, Uncle Al, when I send something, you don't have to retaliate. But I like sending you stuff. Well, okay, I like receiving stuff, but that doesn't mean you have to, I think my pockets are a little bit deeper than him, and it's like you don't need to, don't get into a I give you, you give me, exchange, because I can go at it for a long time, But I do appreciate everything that's sent to me. And I will mention this, I am monetized, and what that means is that at some point I will probably get $100 check from YouTube. I've been monetized for over a year, and I've yet to get a check, but I'm at they owe me something like 86 and some odd cents, so I'm getting closer. Now I don't accept, I guess they call them super chats. I mean, I don't ask people to send me money, so you can't hit the button. It's like, bing, well, there's money, in the account, I'm sending you money, because a lot of people live on that. Like they beg for send me money or whatever. I don't do that. I don't sell memberships. I don't sell merchandise. There may come a day when I have a mug. I like mugs. There may come a day when I have some mugs made or something other, and I'll just send them to people. I'm not going to sell them, But I don't sell merch. I don't sell memberships. I don't put out enough content that I would feel like I would be worthy of receiving money so that people can watch me. But what I do like is when you let the ads run, and you run a full video, you let the ads run, and I get the watch time. That's a way to pay me back, leave me likes, leave me nice comments, and watch time. That's how, if you like me, then that's how I like to be treated. Yoda's Blessed Life. Hello, Dave. Dave is another person. He's from Georgia. And he is having health issues. So I'd ask for you to pray for Yoda's Blessed Life. Dave. His name is David, but I call him Dave. He's in Georgia, my ancestral homeland, my father's family. And, well, I'm glad it's a little less sore. I hope it completely heals up. Yeah, I like burgers. Burgers are good. Every once in a while, I have one. Every once in a while, I have one. 8 likes. So I mailed out a few cards. I didn't mail every. I didn't mail. I mean, I'd have to mail 30, 40 cards if I was mailing everybody that pretty much follows me regularly. I didn't do that. I did mail to 3 people that I'm very close to, as far as that we talk, we communicate. I mailed out 3 cards. Um, one of them was Uncle Al. Now, I said, when should these? When should these? I mailed them yesterday, which is a Saturday morning, and Thanksgiving will be Thursday. So they've got 3 full days to do their transit thing, not counting whatever from Saturday, because they're closed on Sunday. And I was told he should expect it December the 1st, which is a week from now. Over a week, actually, but a week from now. So it's going out to the Communist Socialist Republic of California. And it's a wonder that they're even getting mail through at all. You know. But he's going to get his card not prior to, not the day after, but after the following weekend, supposedly. That's when they're projecting he'll get us. And I told him, I said, this is pathetic. I said, the postal system isn't what it used to be. And the postal worker said, nope, it's not. Yeah, I'm sure the pony's very tired. And I did comment about that. I said, I guess it's arriving by Pony Express. Horses. Oh man, if the AI apocalypse happens, we'll probably be back doing the Pony Express again. There was a movie, what was it called? The Postman? It's about after the fall, trying to reconstitute the U.S. Postal Service with horses. Post apocalypse or whatever. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I sent one to Dave in Georgia, and I was told he should get his Saturday. Well, that's a couple of days. I guess going back to Georgia is not quite as bad as going out to California. It's about the same distance. We're sort of in the middle here. But they said they're projecting that he would receive his card on Saturday. I sent my daughter from my first marriage, who lives in the valley here in Texas. I sent her a framed picture from her childhood that I had. It was in a double cherry wood frame, 5x7. It's a picture of my ex-wife and I, and then a picture of her. And they were portraits, not at a portrait studio. And I sent that to her, and I sent it 3-day priority, and she's supposed to get that Friday. And I said, well, wait a second now, 3-day priority, and it's going, like maybe 4 hours, 5 hours south of here in Texas, and you're telling me that, and you got 3 full days, not counting Saturday, but you got 3 full days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it'll be Friday before she gets it? It's pathetic. Pathetic. Yes, it's good. Every morning, pray. I pray every morning. I pray the Lord's Prayer, and then I mention specific people. That's good. Good thing, Barbara. Any of you who want to talk to me, I'm a good listener. I give free advice. Take it for what it's worth, and I'm a good listener. If you want to talk to me this week, I'm off this week. Send me a text message. Let me know who you want to talk, and we'll talk. Hello, Rachel, mom of 4 boys. And if I don't have your phone number, you can email me your phone number, and if you want me to contact you, I'll send you a text message. And is this a good time to talk? And if so, then we'll talk. If not, we can text or we can find another time. I'm easy when it comes to that. So we are 22 minutes into the live stream. And I do have some new topics. So mind you, on Friday we started with number 1. And I think we got through 13. And then yesterday we went 14 through 25. And I've got another 5 that Uncle Al had previously sent me. And I said, don't bother sending me any more right now. I know you're tired. I know don't worry about it. I'm good with what we have, and I can always review some other stuff. You lost a cousin at 49. You got 30. Now remember what I told you, Uncle Al. Supervise. Let the kids, let the young folks do the lifting. You do the brain work and supervise. Don't exert yourself. My father's father, who I never knew, who died 30 years before I was born, died at the age of 49 in 1932. He died from what's called Bright's disease. At that time, it was called Bright's disease, and that's what they used to call high blood pressure. They didn't have blood pressure medication back then. He had a heart attack. He died. And that was 30 years before I was born. My father was 19 years old at the time. 19 years old when he lost his father. Pat, thank you for stopping by. Church and a long day after church, kind of tired. I understand, Pat. You have a blessed day. And I will mention that I will probably do a live stream tomorrow evening. It may be a shorter one. I may do like 30 minutes or so, but I will probably live stream tomorrow evening. I am not going to live stream on Thursday, which is Thanksgiving. And I probably won't live stream on Tuesday. So that'll be a couple of days off, but I will probably live stream on Wednesday, and then I'll be back to my regular Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this coming weekend. Just to let y'all know. And I will post it, and I will try. And Uncle Al's cooking for 320 people. Well, we'll be having turkey. We'll be cooking 1 turkey. And, yep. So getting on with the topics. We are 25 minutes into the live stream and getting on to the topics. 10 likes. Topic 26. Report by CBS, ABC, NBC, CNN, and Fox News, all of the regular suspects, reported another Democrat rep indicted for stealing millions from FEMA. Democrat rep Sheila Shirillis McCormick funded her campaign and her company with $5 million from FEMA in Florida, according to the DOJ. And I've seen some of that on the news. Black lady, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah. Take care, Pat. Yep. $5 million from FEMA money. How she got access to it, I do not know. Topic 27. Report by CNN, NBC, ABC, CBS, and Fox News, all of the regular suspects. Soros, nonprofit organization, NPO, and unions support leftist Democrats and radical Muslims, destroying GOP and moderate Democrats in local elections. School boards. Soon kids will be mindless mental zombies, leftist socialists. Yeah. Yeah. No shame. No shame. No shame. I don't know what to tell you. I do not know what to tell you. You know, you had the election, the two governors, New Jersey and Virginia. New Jersey was really close. And there may have been some voodoo in the New Jersey election. They have reason to believe that there was some voodoo in the New Jersey election. So that one may have been stolen. Virginia one, shot of bourbon. R&R. R&R bourbon. Yeah. Rest and relaxation. R&R bourbon. Okay. Funny, yeah. You give a 4-year-old. No, I wouldn't do that. No. Uncle Al. Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, dead cats voting. Yeah. Yep. They need to do something other. They need to do something. They need to do something. I'm having a good time with this. I really am. I'm having a good time with this. Mm. Sippy cup. Yeah, sippy cup. Okay. Okie doke. Rock and rye. I don't know about that. Oh, and his dad's a deputy, so you know that won't happen here. Okie doke. Yeah, but it's a good thing to laugh about. Sippy cup. Okay. Mmm. You can give him a binky dunked in it. You dunk it in the binky to give the flavor. 4-year-old. Yeah. Okay. No, I don't think so. Yep. Ex drunk anyway. Yep. I hear you. All right. Topic 28. Report by NBC, ABC, CBS, and Fox News. Trump calls for Rosenberg effect, death of 6 Democrats for treason and sedition after TikTok viral video demanding troops to disobey. The White House administration walks it back as DOJ and FBI going after the 6 Democrats. Yeah, they're telling the military don't follow orders. If you feel it's an illegal order, well, who are you to say? Who are you to say it's an illegal order? You know, they're not asking you to shoot women and children. Shot of bourbon for Dad. Uncle Al's still talking about the shot of bourbon. Yeah, 2 fingers. Oh, dear Lord. Mm. Uh. Yeah, 4-year-olds are definitely entertaining. That's true. That's true. They did a video, some sort of Democrat service announcement or whatever. All these 6 people are in Congress, or congressman, a senator, I think. One of the women's a senator. And they all served military. And they're talking about, it's like Trump can't breathe that they don't find offense with it. And they're always saying, let's impeach him, we gotta put him out of office, and all this bull, crap. Left over from my Diet Coke that I had for supper with my Whataburger. Yeah, it gets us 4-year-old would be headstrong, that's true. Topic 29. Report by CNN, Fox News, NBC, and the Wall Street Journal, and Washington Post. A Democrat civil war is brewing between 3 factions: the radical, moderate, and idiots. And then there's a drum roll. And there's a difference. The radical, the moderate, and the idiots. Schumer, AOC, and Bernie. The deep state is sinking. Well, that's what the Democrats are trying to do. They're trying to run the House. Tiny dictator tries to push his whole 40 pounds of weight around here. Oh, well. Delusions of grandeur. Delusions of grandeur. Um, Topic number 30. From ABC, CBS, and NBC. 30K students absent from North Carolina schools in Charlotte in protest over ICE raids. Fear of people fleeing from lawful arrest. Meanwhile, students and teachers are being investigated by state of North Carolina and the DOJ. Sedition. Fear of a civil war erupt in shocking new poll. The divide is real. East Coast public is panicking. Polls, not balls, stupid AI. A walkout. Yep, sounds like Democrats. Found not guilty for shooting a pregnant woman. Oh man, I don't know. I am developing a headache. That was your husband's courtroom? Yeah. Horrible unborn child will never be born. I don't know what to tell you. So, I'm trying to finish a video. I'm doing a water video. Uncle Al wants me to do my menu number 4 spaghetti video, which I really want to do. I have 24 different menus, the 24 current ones that the military puts out, the MREs, Case A and Case B. Working my way through. I've done the first 3 and now I'm on number 4, or I'm up to number 4. I'd like to put that one out. I need to do the video of the box that I'm sending to Belinda, which I want to get off this week. So at the bare minimum this week, I want to get that video done where I send her her box. And then I want to get the water video done, partially shot. And then I've got a Blue Eddy lithium ion battery that I want to power station that I want to unbox. I need to do a video of that. That's 3. That's 3 right there. Got about 4 that I really want to try to get out this week. Unkael. Hello, Enrique. It is a slow, lazy Sunday. So I want to get that one out. And I'll see what I can do. I want to try to get one of them out tomorrow. I will remind everybody I am going to be doing a 2100 subscriber giveaway whenever I hit 2100. I'm on the back side of 2100, but I'm still 40 some odd away. Eventually I'll get there. When I do, I'll basically figure out whichever video I'm on at that time. I'll write down the name of everybody who has left me a comment, and then I'll backtrack four. And if you have left me a supportive comment, and hopefully a like, on each of those 5, your name will be in the hat that I will draw from, and whoever wins will get a nice box. If you received a box from me previously, I will try to modify the content a little bit so I'm not giving you the exact same stuff. And it's going slow for me. Picking up new subscribers is going slow. I really need my rest right now. I don't have the energy, my energy level. I think it's probably has something to do with my diabetes. I'll be going to the doctor this week, have some blood work to check to see how am I doing, how am I doing? Check my blood pressure, see how that's going. And cholesterol, I get hit from all sorts of stuff. So that's where I'm at. Turkey Day or Christmas 100 friend giveaway. Now, how would that work, Enrique? A 100 friend giveaway? Actively, I probably have 30 to 35 people who, I do a video or something other that eventually come in and watch it, that are pretty consistent. Six watchings, 13 likes. And we are 43 minutes in. We were talking about, doing unboxings and mail calls and various things. I order a lot of what I get off of Amazon. The prices are about the same, maybe a little bit better sometimes. Some of the stuff that I buy at Walmart I can get directly from Amazon. And the prices sometimes are better from Amazon, and they deliver. I hope it will be between Turkey Day and Christmas, but I don't know that I will get another 45, 46 new subscribers between now and Christmas. We're talking about a month away, and my channel is not growing that fast right now. I'm not actively reaching out, soliciting, people. If somebody joins my channel, then I will respond, and if they have a channel, I'll join their channel. If they're a creator, I'll join their channel. Sometimes I join their channel when they're not a creator. Sometimes I don't. But it's the AI. Well, yeah, I probably figure it. Some of the algorithm and just they don't like my content. My content that that I do, they don't like my content. They don't like my politics. There are people who don't like, my politics. And I'm sorry, that's my opinion. The robot likes cat videos. Yeah. Uncle Al said, do videos of your dogs. I will try to post something to my dogs. But I'm basically drained. And I'm not the man I once was. You know, intellectually. I'm calmer now. I'm not as nervous as I used to be. Things that I used to worry about, I don't really worry about. Um, yeah, I'm sure the algorithm likes food videos, eating and food videos. I post shorts. Most of the shorts that I post are meals, food that I'm eating. I probably got 10 or 12 I could post right now. I try to post one in the morning, one in the evening. Once in a while, I'll post 3 or 4 in a day. My friend Dave, who's probably still there lurking, will try to post 20 in a day. He posts a lot of these he creates using Canva, and he has a religion theme, put some good music, church music to it, and he gets thousands of views, and he's getting thousands of new subscribers, and God bless him. Doing good, fixing an extension cord. Be careful, you don't want to accidentally electrocute yourself. 110 will bite you. So, I don't know. Please feel free to comment. How do you think it's going? Please feel free to email me. My email address is in the description, all of my long form videos. And I take reasonable criticism well. I don't do well with trolls, and luckily I haven't been trolled recently, knock on wood. Uncle Al's at 26-22. I've told him he's usually about 500 ahead of me, but he's extending his lead a little bit. Again, my channel has really not been growing. Pre-retirement days. Hello, Betty. Thank you for stopping by. Please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. So, I will plan on being back tomorrow at 7 p.m. for a short, maybe 30-minute live stream. I'll try to go through some good topics. Winter is coming, that is true. Getting stuff ready for potential blackouts. Be prepared. That's the motto. That is the intent, and that is the motto. So we are 50 minutes into this live stream. I appreciate those of you who come in. I appreciate your continued support. Hopefully, I know this is a little bit of a downer this evening. I went through 5 more topics for a total of 30 this weekend. And I truly appreciate Uncle Al providing me with these topics. These are things that are in the news and fairly well reported. So I can say pretty much with confidence that this is pretty much accurately what, things that are happening. When I get up in the morning, and I wake up every couple hours. I wake up to go to the bathroom because my kidneys are not what they used to be. And normally on work days, I'll get up about 4:30, 4 or 4:30 in the morning. I'll wake up. I'm usually in bed about 8:30, and I drink my coffee. I get cleaned up, get ready for work, make breakfast for my wife. I'm usually at work between 6 and 6:30 in the morning. Put in my work day, and then I get off usually around 4:30. Drive home. It's about a 30-minute trip home. Sometimes I stop and get food. Sometimes I make food or whatever. But that's my routine. And you can call it a boring life, but I enjoy what I do. I work with kids. I think I brighten some of their days, and something that I'm good at. Yeah, happy thoughts about the apocalypse. I hear you, Uncle Al. It is what it is. I need to clean up and clean the shave. I need to shave this up here. Cleaned up the beard. And I did the neck, but I need to get the rest of it. And I do that about once a week. I mean, I shower daily, but I do the shave thing about once a week. Sometimes I let the beard get a little scruffy, but I don't want to look like Santa Claus. It's like, oh, it's starting to look Santa Claus-ish. Didn't want to do that. Hello, Melinda Elliott. Thank you for stopping by. So another thing, you overslept? Well, God bless you. Another thing that I saw, the Supreme Court issued a stay on the appeals court rejecting the Texas redistricting. And I'm pretty sure they're going to tell the appeals court to kiss butt. And they're going to allow the Texas redistricting, which should basically balance out what California did. California redistricted to get rid of 5 Republicans. Texas is redistricted to basically likely get rid of 5 Democrats currently holding seats. And it'll balance it out. But you'll be in the situation where California has 4 or 5 Republicans total. And maybe as far as the voting population, a little less than 40% vote Republican in California. It's highly 60% vote Democrat. But it's basically the big blue cities where they got the majority of their votes. The rest of the state tends to be red. Well, I think they are, Enrique. I think what they're redistricting, I think they're hitting one in Dallas. They're hitting a couple, I think, in Houston, possibly one in on. They're redistricting 5. So it'll reduce the number of elected Democrats. Yeah, urban areas is where they get their votes. If we ever actually got into a war with Russia and they took out 8 or 10 of our large cities, the big blue cities, they would be doing us a favor, and you would probably never have another Democrat holding national office because you'd get rid of the bulk of their votes. Not, that would be a horrible thing to have happen, but that would probably be, if there's a positive lining to that, that would probably be the positive lining, is you'd get rid of a lot of liberal nut voters. And I'm not advocating that the Russians do that. You know, I'm not advocating that the Russians do that. But that's just what we live with. We live with the threat of war. We live with the threat of nuclear war. It's what we live with. I am always concerned. China, China and Putin. China and Putin. Putin's past 70. How much longer he'll be in power, I do not know. China, they have a long-term goal to rule the world. I was watching a video today. They were talking about Patton. It's believed that Patton was assassinated probably by the our version of the CIA back in the day. He was a threat. I don't know that he's fit as a fiddle. They've been saying he has some health issues. Mike Crusher Reviews. Good evening, Mike. Thank you for coming. Please leave a like. When are you going to be putting out a new video, Mr. Crusher? I have aspirations to put out menu number 4. I have aspirations to put out menu number 4 this week. That would be spaghetti, my favorite. A Spanish survival ration. Sounds cool. I will look forward to that one. I always enjoy Mike's reviews. He's my guy. If I don't watch anybody else, I watch Mike Crusher. And that includes Steve 89. I'll watch Mike before I watch Steve 89. He's my guy. And just remember, Uncle Al and I, we hit that timestamp. We're the 2 people that when you put out a video, and with me it might be 2 or 3 weeks after you put it out before I watch it, but I watched the whole thing and I hit the timestamp. And Uncle Al does that too. He hits the timestamp for the whole video. Well, like I said before, I will try to do a shorter live stream tomorrow because I am off this week, 7 o'clock to probably around 7:30. I'll have some topics or something other to go through. I may go through That's good, Mom. Always hit that timestamp at the end. That way they see that you did. It'll indicate how much of the video you watched based on the amount of time. Anyway, I do appreciate y'all coming in. I appreciate the support. Please leave a like to support the channel. Please leave a like and comments on my shorts. I will be doing a few posts here and there, and I will try to get out a couple of videos this week. Anyway, I really enjoyed this one. For some reason, I've got a little bit of a headache, so I'm going to go ahead and be here for about 61 minutes. It's what I normally do. Appreciate y'all. Hopefully to see y'all tomorrow around 7 o'clock. Thank you, and God bless. Bye-bye.